Okay, so I want to talk about Kanye West. So Kanye West comes out and says all this stuff about Drake and Nick Cannon. So here he is, he like all of a sudden comes out of nowhere and he shoots this like video with like the camera like all up in his face, mad at Nick Cannon, mad at Drake, saying that they're going at Kim Kardashian, his wife. And he's saying like that Nick Cannon was being disrespectful to his wife. He's saying that Drake is playing kind of like subliminal like messages and staying quiet with his song Kiki. So I have two things to say about this. Firstly, in terms of Drake, I just think like Kanye West is totally off on this. In terms of Drake's situation, he's saying that because Kiki, the In My Feelings song, where Drake is saying, Kiki, do you love me? He's saying that Kim Kardashian is known as Kiki. So the fact that he said Kiki in the song and didn't clarify that the Kiki he's talking about is not Kim Kardashian, it's like a dig at his wife in disrespect to him. That's like so stupid and ridiculous, because the Kiki and Drake, I assure you, Kanye West is not Kim Kardashian, brother. My guy, Drake is not talking about Kim Kardashian here. Like, to me, that's just so like arrogant and narcissistic, the fact that you think that Drake's #1 song is going to be talking about Kim Kardashian. What's your proof on that? Nobody in the world can be called and reference Kiki. He's like one of the biggest artists in the world. You want him to come out with a song, In My Feelings. You want him to name someone Kiki. You want him to come out on record and say, I'm not talking about Kanye West's wife, Kim Kardashian. Like, that's ridiculous that you'd expect that from Drake. The other thing in terms of Nick Cannon, he calls out Nick Cannon, and all respect to Nick Cannon, man. So I went back to be like, what did Nick Cannon like actually say? Because like he's really upset at Nick Cannon, like saying he's disrespectful to his wife. Now apparently, according to an interview between Vlad and Vlad's interview of Nick Cannon apparently, I don't know 100%, but in his interview he kind of admits to having dated Kim Kardashian at some point way before the fame. And Vlad, of course, trying to get his the juicy stuff out of Nick Cannon, says, oh, they were talking about plastic surgery and people getting fake butts and shit like that. And Nick Cannon, was like, man, I actually think women are beautiful without that stuff. That stuff kind of messes them up. So then GJ Vlad throws in like, oh, what about Kim Kardashian? I know you were dating her and stuff like that. And Nick Cannon goes on to talk about Kim Kardashian, not in a disrespectful way. He kind of talks about his experience with her, saying that, she, when he went out with her, she was a little like, how she wanted to do plastic surgery. And how he told her, like, you don't need to because you're beautiful the way you are. And he talks about how she said she didn't like her nose because she's half Armenian, and she called it like an Armenian nose. And she kind of wanted plastic surgery on her nose. And things like that. And he was just saying, like, how he thought Kim Kardashian was fine. How when he went out with her, he was telling her, you shouldn't do it. And they just go on to talk about plastic surgery with women today and what it, how it affects women. That's all. Then Kanye West comes out saying, Nick Cannon, you disrespect my wife. Bro, if he went out with the girl, like, he went out with her. Secondly, he didn't say anything like, if it would have been disrespectful, if he would have been like, oh my God, Kim Kardashian's got this fat ass and I used to hit, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't say something so disrespectful. Kim Kardashian's already a public figure, right? Like, it really kills me when celebrities get mad that people are talking about them, when the fact of what drives your revenue and your status is that you're a public figure. People got to talk about you. So don't tell me you don't want to be talked about. Second of all, Nick Cannon, Kim Kardashian, with all respect, to be honest, and this is just what's out publicly, Kim Kardashian got her claim to fame from a sex tape that she did with Ray J. And according to news, now I haven't watched it, but according to people, according to just a blanket Google search, of Kim Kardashian sex tape, which became public, there's shit on Pornhub of Kim Kardashian and Ray J and close-ups of her giving oral sex, and these just come up in like just the basic results of Google, unfortunately. Like, this is not even something you really have to dig up. It's just the basic Google searching will bring up these nasty photos of Kim Kardashian. So the girl came with a track record, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't get at Nick Cannon. He didn't even talk about that. Like, if Nick Cannon didn't even mention something about a sex tape, he was just talking with respect to, like, when he was with her, and I don't think it's a mystery of her doing plastic surgery and things like that. He was just saying how he thought she was, you know, he told her she was good looking. You don't need to do that stuff. So my guy, Kanye West, man, I think he's off the chain right now, coming at Nick Cannon, coming at Drake. I don't really see that they've done anything wrong. And in fact, I only see it as more narcissistic from Kanye West's side. You know, to be like, oh, you guys are coming at my wife. And like, I respect that if someone wants to protect their family and things like that. I mean, but you got to really be clear on if these people are really saying these things or just saying that they're saying. And you're going to come out publicly and call them out on it. The other thing is, like, people come out now on social media and then don't say anything in person. And, you know, don't call, like, if you're friends with Nick Cannon or you think he has something to go to him personally, but you call him out publicly. So it leaves it for people to interpret and conversate on. So that's my take on Kanye West on this, like, kind of issue. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.